Hello again, my beautiful souls. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jolene Matthijssen. I'm a psychic reader and energy healer. So this is your April Taurus reading. So let's see what we have in store for our April Taurians out there. So this is going to be a bit of a long reading. Sorry about that, just move my chair forward. Okay, so I've felt the need to, I've got 7 decks out here. My Sacred Traveler deck, this purple one over here, Archangel Raphael Healing deck here, my Angel Wisdom Tarot deck, my Quantum Oracle deck, my Starseed Oracle deck for our Starseeds, and then the Life Purpose Oracle deck. I felt like I wanted to draw all of this, and okay, also there's a message from heaven, which I will do at the end. I think I'm going to start like this. So let's see. Life purpose. This could bring up something for your career or for your spiritual life purpose. So let's see. Okay, these 3 cards might have fallen out. You've got, you're on the right path. So whatever it is that you're focused on, keep doing what you're doing. It's working. And you're being reminded that you have the freedom to choose. And you have now faced, you are now faced with this prospect that you need to decide. And you need to make a decision based on your heart's true desires. So stop listening to what everyone else is telling you. And everyone seems, it seems like they all have an opinion of what they think you should be doing with your life. But your heart knows. You feel this advice that you're getting from some people just isn't tying it in with what your heart is telling you. So try to focus on, meditate on it. And if you need further meditation or the further convincing that what you feel you want to do is right for you, then meditate. Go to your higher self, meet with your higher self and your guides in meditation, and make sure that you're doing the right thing. But you are. This is confirmation that you're doing it. But if you feel you need more confirmation, then make a point of meditating and going inward, going within. Stop listening to everyone else. You're a people pleaser, some of you. Even if it's just certain people, you may have a small group of people that you feel like you're always listening to, and you care very much what they think, but it's not in line with your spirit. So step away from that. Okay. You got Venus energy. It's for our starseeds out there. For those of you who don't know what a starseed is, it simply means you're from another star system from before. You've lived several lifetimes possibly on this earth, but initially you came from a different star system. So this card is telling you to surrender to the sweetness. This is Venus energy. It's about pleasure and joy and making love to life. But tying in with this, very much tying in with this, where it's telling you to follow your passion, do what your heart desires. For our quantum deck, let's see. What? Let's see what message Spirit wants to tell you. Creative endeavor. There's something coming your way that you need to put your mind to. This could be an artistic endeavor. If you're in fact an artist, if you're a musician, could also be, so are you a writer? I feel like this is speaking to somebody who does writing or who delivers messages through pictures. So it's more artistic or writing. You have a message to share with the world, and it's time you take those steps to do so. Take action. This is tied in with your life purpose, or part of your life purpose. You need to step into that creative side of you and allow it to bring it to life. Now let's see what tarot has to say for you. This could be, I try to focus on like short term, so like 6 weeks to the next 3 months or so. It could very much bring up current, but let's see what you can expect coming up for you. Okay, you've got air cards, and it's all about letting go. And then you've got the wheel. Okay, there's some wonderful things that I want to happen for you, and it may not happen in the next 3 months though. It all depends on you. Okay, so you've got this card is the Queen of Air. So this is about releasing situations of people that no longer serve you, and seeing the brighter side to difficult situations, and focusing on your career, your life purpose. It doesn't have to be your career. Career could be your spiritual life purpose. You're allowing your decisions from the past to hold you back. Another air card, 5 of Air. It's related to you're making choices based on the happiness of someone else in your life, and this person doesn't have your best interest at heart. Could refer to more than one person for some of you, but it could even be a marriage. But you're allowing this person to hold you back from what you truly want to do with your life. And before you can embrace the wheel, which is the start, a fresh new start for you, and it's a new path that you need to follow. It's not entirely foreign to you, this path. It's something that's been on your mind for a while, and you may have dabbled in it some, but you haven't fully embraced it because it hasn't tied in with the desires of other people. And you need to step away from these people and move out of their grip and stop allowing them to control you, in order to embrace what is truly meant for you. You're not going to find your true happiness until you let them go, or until you let these situations go. So you let them go, you do the healing, and then you embrace what is truly meant for you. But you cannot do it until you let them go. It's all about letting go. Those who no longer serve you. Perhaps they did serve you at a time. Okay, there's quite a lot of cards that fell out here now from my healing deck. So you're on a healing journey. You're on a healing journey. Now, all of these cards have something relevant to you. You are on the road to recovery, stepping away from attachments, addictions. It could be any sort of addiction. Addiction doesn't necessarily mean drugs or alcohol or anything like that. It could mean that for you, but it could also be being addicted to self-harming patterns, to difficult patterns that do not allow you to embrace your true self. It's time for you to embrace your true self, let go of these unhealthy attachments, and begin your road to recovery. You're being reminded that you can call upon Archangel Raphael for help through your healing process. He's waiting and willing to work with you. You are a healer as well. And if you don't know how to put those tools into practice, learn how. Take a course in whatever draws you to this, be it quantum healing or Reiki or shamanism, whatever's drawing you. You need to, if you haven't already learned how to do it, learn how. And you being asked to stay positive. Focus on all the positives in your life, and even when you find that things are holding you back, that there's distractions, or the road seems harder than what the road seems harder than what you perceived it would be, or what you had envisioned it would be, keep going. Focus on the positives and don't dwell on the negatives too much. Like if something negative arises for you, acknowledge it and address it and put it away and move on, and remain focused on the positives. And even if the positives at this point in your life are simply just your list of goals that you're hoping to achieve, remain focused on it. You will get there. but you need to do the work and you need to do the journey. Follow this journey process in order to do it. You're being reminded that prayer works. Pray to your God or your goddesses and to your archangels. They are willing and waiting for you to call on them. Do so. Whatever you need healing for in this life, whatever you need healing for, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, whatever it is that you need healing for, lift it up in prayer and meditation. Get into a practice of meditating daily. I know it's hard. Even myself, I don't meditate as often as what I should, but it definitely works, and it will definitely help keep you focused on this path. It will definitely help keep you focused and enable you to maintain the direction that you want to go in, and to ultimately help you achieve your goal. Now let's see what the Sacred Traveler has to say for you. One more card before I read this one for you. I feel like there's another message here. 3 cards. It fell out. Okay. You've been asked to travel lightly. Let go. It ties in with this letting go. Let go of things that no longer serve you. So not just the people, but the things that hold you back. Simplify your life. Don't complicate things so much. And I feel like this is also related to baggage, like emotional baggage and stuff. Not just material things, although it could mean that for some of you. But let go of the thoughts, the complicated thoughts that you're going over and over in your mind. And turn them into positive affirmations instead of troublesome thoughts. You've got faraway places, which is telling you to get ready for new horizons. Things are about to shift for you dramatically. I feel like a lot of us, especially starseeds and all spiritual beings really are, but some of us are more sensitive to it than others. We're being prepped for something much bigger, and you need to start opening yourself up to these. I mean, these downloads are happening for you, whether you are open, whether you're ready for them or not, they're happening. So it would be make things a lot simpler for you, maybe not easier, but simpler in some ways if you embrace them. Embrace it. And then you got grace and gratitude. Be grateful for the positives in your life. And even for the negatives, they've all helped you to get to where you are. They have all been lessons for you. So even when you're letting go, let go. Make sure that you let go of these people and situations with grace and gratitude for all the lessons that that you have learned from them. And then you got Wondrous Universe, which is telling you to walk in beauty. There is so much more to this life that you could have imagined. You are meant for far greater purposes than you've allowed yourself to embrace thus far. So start embracing everything and step into your true potential. Okay, so now I want to draw a card from sorry, I'm just listening here. Okay, I want to draw a card from my Talking to Heaven deck, and I've been asked to draw 3 cards. It's 3 different messages here. Firstly, the first presence that's stepping forward, this is a man. This is a man. I feel like this is a man. He's quite large in stature. I don't want to say his name, I don't heard now, but I'm sure you're listening and you're watching and you know that this is for you. But this man, he's quite bulky. not bulky, what's the word, stockish. Like I feel like he's quite large in build, although he may not have been so much as he was sick for a long time. So he wants you to know that he's so much better now, and he hears you when you talk to him. Don't stop. He hears you, and he's there for you, and he hears your mom's cries, and he says, tell her I love her, I love all my girls. And I feel like this card is also for you. It says, I am standing right next to you. And this this message is also, I feel like there's more of you, but it's for a dear friend of mine. I feel like you know who you are. But as you're listening or watching this video, he's standing there. I get this vision, he'll be standing there with his hand on your shoulder. And he's saying, I love all my girls. Okay, next up, I feel like there's a little girl. Someone's lost a child. Not quite a miscarriage, could be a stillbirth, or when this child was still new to the world. And the message I'm getting you is there's no such thing as death. So you've been asked to not give up. She's still coming. It just wasn't her time to be here. She just wasn't ready for the demands of this world. So don't blame yourself. She's still around you, and she will still be there in your life. So don't give up hope. Now the next message I'm getting, I feel like, is from a boy. Well, not a boy, to me it's maybe a boy. I'm getting like mid-20s. Died in some sort of accident. And I feel like he's left several people behind. And he's saying as a soul he can be in several places at once, so don't worry that. I feel like the person, or the person who's watching this, that this message is for, this was possibly a dear friend for you, but it's not like it was family, and sometimes you feel guilty because you call on his presence to you, but you feel like you're taking him from somewhere else that he needs to be. So he's telling you not to worry about that because he can be in several places at once. So you're not keeping him from his mother or his father or whoever you feel you're keeping him from, or even his girlfriend. I feel like you feel like you don't have any rights, but you still feel like you miss him and you need his presence in your life. And he's saying that that's okay, and he's there and he watches over you every day. He's there for you, so don't feel as though you're keeping him from somewhere else, as though you are less than. You are not. You are just as important as everyone else. I mean, not everyone else, but I mean like as the people you feel you're taking him from. You matter to him, so don't feel like you're taking him away. He watches you, and there's a message of love for you in the clouds, that heart. Don't be sad. He's still with you. Thank you everyone for watching. To our April Taurians, please, if you know other April Taurians, please pass this message on to them. Let them watch it, or just share it with your friends. They might know somebody who might benefit from this message. Help. Don't keep this message all to yourself. Share it with others. If you don't already subscribe to my page, please hit the subscribe button. And please let me know in the comment section how this reading resonated for you, or even if it didn't resonate with you. I want to know. So enjoy the rest of April, and I hope you all have a wonderful birthday when your respective birthdays are, and have many, many blessings coming your way. Love and light.